Chers auditeurs,
Dear listeners,
bonjour.
welcome to Comme d'Archi Podcast Season 6.
Saison 6, dans le monde fascinant des architectes.
And in the architectural projects.
Je suis Anne-Charlotte Deponte, passionnée d'architecture et docteur des universités en histoire de l'archi.
I am one of the spokespersons of Anne-Charlotte, who is a PhD in architecture history.
Merci
Thank you
d'être avec moi aujourd'hui.
to be with us today.
Et
And
maintenant,
now,
lundi en français, place au talent.
and Wednesday, let's talk projects. In English, of course.
Bienvenue dans Comme d'Archi.
Hello everyone. Hello Vittoria Rizzoli. Thank you for being with us today. You are architect. In 2 or 3 sentences, could you introduce us to your architectural practice?
Yes, hello. Nice to be here. So I am an Italian architect from Parma, and I've been living in Paris for 30 years. And first I started working in a big agency, and then I built my own agency. I opened up my own office in 95. So I began as an architect. I studied in Polytechnic of Milan, and then I went to the United States to work for big firms, and where I had some practice in building big building, and I started working in an interior designer in the Tigerman McCurry firm, and then after that, I arrived in France, where I still worked in a big architecture firm, Jean-Paul Viguier. And then I opened up my own agency and I do more interior designing and renovation. But I do a type of project, is it residential, essentially residential for a foreigner client that want to have their own apartment in Paris, or for clients that wants to invest in Paris. So I am lucky because I work with wealthy people that have high culture, and they have also ideas of renovation. So every time that I have to renovate to do a project in an apartment, I work as far as concern modification of the pieces of inside of the volume, and also I work a lot with the furniture that become part of the project itself. Today I want to talk about this late project that I did. It's a wonderful apartment underneath the roof of Paris, really like like American dream. And
Aristocha.
Yes, Aristocha, and is in the 7th arrondissement in a Haussmannian building, and is this client, the father of this client is an Italian client, and his father bought this chambre de bonne, the last apartment underneath the roof for himself, and he renovated as 2 luxury hotel bedroom with a very big room and very big bathroom with like bathtub with jacuzzi and stuff. And now the young guy took this apartment, and he lives in Paris. So he hired me to do this project more like he has to live in it, because like more modern, like he wanted to receive more friends, so he wanted to have more space for clothes, and so what I did, I was lucky because the structure of the building was still there, so we keep all the beams, all the half beams, and etc. And I made smaller the 2-bedroom. I smallered a lot. I really reduced the bathroom, and putting instead of a bathtub, shower, and I created small dressing, and small spaces where you could put things like things that you wouldn't use. Since the apartment is underneath the roof, there is a lot of space that you cannot walk underneath. So I create all this furniture that contains things, so you can put things inside, but still they create a linear, I don't know, a linear box. I would say a linear space. And in this space, I also project this kitchen with inside with the beams, and the kitchen is very modern and is colorful. It's like blue petrol with countertop in terrazzo that is all custom made. And then we did there was let's say stairs that would go up a little mezzanine, and so we put on this mezzanine, because actually, since it was the last floor, we had like 3 windows, but not very much light. So there was this mezzanine that was wood. So we put like a glass floor, and when you would go up in the mezzanine, so the floor is a glass, so the light can go through, and the wall of the mezzanine is like a jardin d'hiver. It's like a winter garden. So everything is a glass on the top, and is magnificent, because when you go up, the space is very small. So we put the small couches on there, but you really see all Paris, and with all these lights, is very nice. And also before, their mezzanine was still there, and the stairs was very big. So I smaller the stairs, so I could gain the living space, and is also developed in length. And so I designed a couch, very small in depth, a couch in a C form. So you have the place to receive, and you have the place to sit for a lot of people. And then for 1 bedroom, it was very small. So we did the bed like in the mountain chalet, really underneath the roof. And the bathroom was, I reduced the bathroom. So I just put the shower, the toilet, and outside I put the sink. And the sink is very big, is very nice, because it's like a sculpture. It's like a big round sink, like an object. So it's not really it's really nice to have this thing in this room, because it's like a sculpture itself.
The name of the project is Rue de Bellechasse?
Yes.
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 Thank you very much, Vittoria.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, you're welcome. Dear listeners, see you next week for a new Comme d'Archi in English. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening.
And thanks to the sound engineer who was collaborating with us today.
Don't forget to tune in to our previews on Instagram at Comme d'Archi Podcast. If you enjoy this podcast, don't hesitate to promote it by giving it 5 stars and a little comment on Apple Podcast or on your favorite podcast platform. And above all, subscribe to listen to all of our episodes for free. See you soon, and until then, take care of yourself.